I do see a Ronald Hargrove
Here.
name. There we go,
Okay.
Judge.
I think I just heard him. He's coming on. All right.
Thank
Okay,
you, Your
Mr.
Honor.
Hargrove, go ahead,
Yeah.
Mr. B.
Yeah, today is the date and time set for a couple of things. It's a status conference, Judge, but it's also a hearing date for my motion to withdraw. I'm really just going to rest on what I put in my written motion for this court. I really can't disclose too much more in regard to what the conflict is between me and my client without risking attorney-client privilege, and I don't want to waive that on behalf of Mr. Hargrove. But I do believe there's been a breakdown in the communication between me and my client. We just aren't seeing eye to eye on certain aspects, and I want to respect his wishes on how he wants to have his case represented. So therefore, I'm asking this court to consider withdrawing me from the case.
All right. Mr. Hargrove, well, first of all, Mr. Baber, you are appointed to represent him. Is that correct?
I
Yeah,
am.
I do see that in your motion. Okay, give me just a second to.
And I want to stress to the court too that Mr. Hargrove has been very respectful. It's just a situation where we just do not see eye to eye on certain things.
All right. So, Mr. Hargrove, you understand what, without getting into details, because I've read the affidavit of Mr. Baber, but do you understand what he is saying?
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, if I allow him to withdraw, which is what I'm leaning towards right now, I'm not sure whether there will be another attorney appointed for you or not. I don't know.
No, I was just confused about a bunch of things.
Right. But, when there's a significant disagreement as to how to proceed, an attorney cannot go ahead and present something to the court that the attorney believes is not justified by law or fact, even if his client thinks it is. So he can't do that if he believes that's against the rules that we have to practice under.
Okay. Well, let me ask you a question.
But you can ask it. I'll answer it if I can.
Are you the trustee for the Sesta KV account, Ronald Gene Hargrove II, or any account thereof?
Are you asking me that question? I have no idea what you're talking about.
You don't know
I
what I'm talking
suspect the answer is no, but we're really not going to go down that road. Right now, the only question is whether or not Mr. Baber should be your attorney or not. He's filed a motion to withdraw saying that he can't, basically you have a disagreement on how to proceed. That's too significant for him to proceed.
Okay.
All right, so I'm going to allow him, Mr. Baber, was there an order that accompanied your motion?
No, Judge, I will prepare one and present it to the court by tomorrow.
All right, that's fine. I'll go ahead and sign that. Mr. Hargrove,
Yes, sir.
you wish to have another court-appointed attorney?
No,
Or do you want to represent yourself or hire your own attorney?
well, I guess I'm not going to get anywhere. No, my questions aren't being answered. So I don't know what to do.
Well, I need an answer. If you want to request another attorney, I can have you interviewed again by MIDC. They may or may not appoint an attorney for you or allow one. What do you want to do?
Well, I guess I'll go forward with an attorney and
Okay, so here's
I have a witness and some other things.
Okay.
I guess I need an attorney.
Well, I mean, it's up to you. I'm not necessarily going to appoint one for you. Ms. Parker, is Mr. Brown there? If you heard it all, Mr. Baber was appointed to represent Mr. Hargrove. He withdrew because they had some disagreement on what should be presented to the court. And I've allowed the withdrawal. Mr. Hargrove still wants a court-appointed attorney. Does that have to go to Mr. Slough, or is he simply re-interviewed by you?
I don't necessarily know if he even needs to be re-interviewed unless things had significantly changed as he did have a court-appointed attorney. So unless things have significantly changed, I don't think a withdrawal would require a re-interview. I think he would just have to be appointed another attorney.
All right, so we'll notify Mr. Gilo's office of that. Mr. Hargrove, that attorney would be appointed for you. You'll be given the name and number of that attorney. You should give them a call. Pam, if you call, or that attorney, would you also let them know they may want to call Mr. Baker?
I'll try to remember.
Yeah, okay, I get it completely. But Mr. Hargrove, I suspect that if this attorney has the same situation that Mr. Baber does, you may end up representing yourself or having to hire your own attorney.
Well,
Okay.
I wish you would just please answer my question.
Well, that's nothing that I can answer in a situation like this. The only question, you need an attorney, you've requested an attorney. If the next time you come to court, I won't be here because there'll be another judge. As my term ends at the end of this month, in about 10 days or so, 12 days. So any argument would be presented to them, but it has to be done according to the court rules that we're all bound by.
But you don't have to answer my question?
No, I do not.
Okay.
Okay. Are you still getting your mail on Red Fox?
Yes.
All right, we'll notify you as to the name of your new attorney. You should call him right away.